Good morning, everybody. Find my cheat sheet here. My name is Ina Jo Davis-Chappelle, and I'm a partner at the law firm of Ulmer & Byrne. And I'm, more importantly, here just to share a few remarks, but I've just told you I'm a lawyer, so I had to write them down. I'll try to be brief. I'm a board member of the Cleveland Foundation, and on behalf of all of the directors of the board, I want to welcome you and thank you for being here. I also want to say, as a member of the African American Philanthropy Committee, it used to be a task force and now we're a committee, we are just so thrilled to have you here because it's just a pleasure and privilege for me to be here and be a part of the work that committee is doing. First and foremost, I want to say to you, welcome philanthropists, okay? We are all philanthropists here this morning. Each and every one of us in this room is a donor, and we all, in our own way, in our own right, in individual ways, give charitably. Whether or not we're volunteering in our nonprofit community organizations, working on scholarship committees, participating in corporate giving through our jobs and the organizations where we work, whether we've set up donor-advised funds, and many of you have, and we certainly want to encourage you to continue to do that, and to use the Cleveland Foundation as your vehicle for charitable giving. You know, we give in so many ways, and many of us don't think about that. As African Americans, the numbers are staggering, and I'm sure some of the folks will share with you today the amount of black philanthropy that goes on. I don't think many of us are really aware. Certainly in our culture, we are charitably giving in that we are bringing our tithes and our offerings into the storehouse. Can I get a little amen? I got an amen corner out there somewhere. Okay, I want to check to see if you guys are awake this morning. We're supporting our church's Nehemiah funds, our building funds. We got a Poor Saints fund. I hear a little amen? Okay, all right. But even beyond our faith-based giving, African Americans have been taking advantage of many opportunities to engage in black philanthropy, and that's occurring on many fronts. African Americans and all people of color have been shattering myths when it comes to philanthropy. We are not always the beneficiaries, okay, on the receiving end of the philanthropic effort. We are not the takers and consumers only. We are not exclusively getting what others are doing. To the contrary, more and more we are becoming the philanthropists. And so we are supporting the causes and the initiatives that are certainly most near and dear to us. For about the last 7 to 8 years, I actually have been very interested in giving circles and how that works. One of my law partners is very active. She's a Jewish woman, very active in the Federation, and we happen to be talking today about the organizations that were near and dear to her, and I was talking about the work that I was doing with some of the nonprofits that had mission that was important to me. And she was talking about the giving circles and that she was participating in a giving circle. And of course, I don't like anybody to know something about something that I don't know about. And really kind of caught my interest to kind of figure out, whoa, gee, what is that about? And the African American Philanthropy Committee has been talking for a while about, you know, how do we do this? How do we share the knowledge? How do we form giving circles and explain to our community, members of our community, how to pool their resources and interests? The Cleveland, I'm going to say the AAPC for the African American Philanthropy Committee, just to let you know. We've been working on it for a while, and so today we're very fortunate to be able to have some fabulous experts, leading authorities in this area, and they're going to be sharing their insights and expertise with us. And on behalf of my fellow co-chairs, who are fabulous here today, they were mentioned. I know I see Steve Minner. I don't know if Margot Copeland's here today, but they are terrific. And we are, on behalf of them, I want to say that we hope today that you will be left with all the information that you need. In fact, we're confident that you will be armed with that information so that you can form a giving circle. Our hope is that the power of giving circles will be embraced by you and by our community, so that we'll be able to see you combine your shared interest and passion for helping and giving and uplifting our community. We hope that after today, your efforts will produce so many giving circles that we will begin to broaden our network of African American philanthropists. You are change agents right here, right now. And there's so much work to be done in our community and so many different areas where help and support is needed. We know that each giving circle formed will be able to raise funds and tap into resources that are broader and deeper and more impactful in terms of support of our community's needs. So the message I have for you today, I'm trying to be brief, Terry, is that our giving, our nurturing, and our community building should continue to expand outside the context of our churches and the companies with which we are affiliated. We are all philanthropists, difference makers, change agents, and we need to get busy starting today. So are we ready? Yes. Woo, I love it. All right, let me hear you say it. We are donors. We are donors. We are change agents. We are philanthropists. Okay, on this wonderful occasion and great gathering of Black philanthropists, I want to say on behalf of the board and the committee and my fabulous co-chairs, enjoy the summit. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Teresa Metcalf Beasley, and I have the pleasure of serving as chair of the AAPC, as well as co-chair of the summit. I am an attorney at Calfee Halter Griswold. One of the great things about being an attorney, you learn to think on your feet. As Terry was giving her remarks, I said, oh, we have the same remarks. And same remarks, so, and some of Ina Joe's remarks were in my remarks. So I'm going to go with the flow and think on my feet as I give you the statement of purpose and welcome you. So again, on behalf of the committee, we would like to welcome you. And I would like the members of the committee to please stand and be recognized. This is the group of people who have worked since our last summit to put today together. After our last summit, you said to us as participants, what do you want? What do we want? We want to learn more about giving circles. It had sparked an interest. So we as a committee said, okay, we're going to do our next session on giving circles. Justin and I sat together one morning. It's like, we want to do giving circles, and we made it happen. Also, I would like to recognize the staff of the Cleveland Foundation who helped put this event together. In the room, please stand to be recognized. And most importantly, our volunteers who are here. Because without the volunteers who came together, sat on subcommittees, they helped put this event together. We were strategic, we had visions, but there were those who actually made it happen. So would our volunteers please stand? Thank you. Again, so we would like to thank Ron Richard, the staff of the foundation, our committee, our honorary co-chairs, Margot James Copeland, Stephen Minter, and Ina Jo Chappelle, for helping make today a success. And we thank you for attending, for being interested, for wanting to learn more, for wanting to be a change agent.